revenge trading is a very dangerous mistake that traders can make. And having been through it so many times in my formative years, one thing that I always say to traders is that if you're in that moment where you're about to start revenge trading, you've got to try and project yourself forwards. How is this going to affect you, your wife, your family, by the actions that you take today? Yes, you could actually make back those losses, because sometimes it happens. You revenge trade and you get away with it, and you end up by the end of the day, oh, I've made it all back. But that's one thing. But what happens if it doesn't happen? And all of a sudden, a 2% losing day becomes a 6% or a 10% losing day, and you hear traders doing this sort of thing. Then it's a lot harder for you to get out of. You've not only affected your day, you've affected your next month, maybe your next 2 months profitability by taking those decisions. And that's where traders need to make notes and write it down and have Post-it notes around, just reminding themselves that, look, you've got to have a rule, whether it's a 3-strike rule, so 3 losing trades in a day, and that's it, you stop, you turn off for the day. But we can all say these cliches, and then when they're in the thick of things, people ignore that anyway. So that's why I have to say, to get people to get emotionally charged about this. And a way to do it is to say, okay, you wouldn't do that if I was sat behind you in your office whilst you were feeling these emotions to revenge trade. Because I was sat with you, you would say, oh no, I'll turn off. You would do the right thing. But when you haven't got someone there actually looking over your shoulder, you're likely to say, I'll buy again, I'll buy again. And so that's when I say, look, you've got to just take control there. Think about the impact that it's having on your future, on the next week, 2 weeks, month, or even potentially 2 months, your actions right now. Take the loss right now, and then you can come back to it tomorrow. There's always another day. If you go into that revenge trading, that's going to affect you for a lot longer.